welcome from Comic Boss 1. Hi guys, just a quick, spec video really. It was something that I don't do very often, but I'm pretty confident in this book and I wanted to share it with you, my confidence, if you will, and why. I've never done a spec video before, but obviously I have bought things out of pure speculation. This is probably one of the books I'm most confident about, and I'll tell you why. There's a number of reasons. First of all, what it is, it's Shazam 28. It's the first appearance of, it's billed very often as being the first appearance of this fella here, Black Adam, in DC Comics. It actually isn't, okay? But what it is it's his second appearance ever, kind of. And it's a very important second appearance. It's more important to Black Adam, the character, than, say, Avengers issue 4 is to Captain America in some ways. Because Captain America was obviously established in the 1940s. He'd had a lot of comics written, starred in a lot. And he was an established character by that time. And then obviously they restarted him in the 1960s. This character, Black Adam, it appeared in one proper comic, Fawcett Comics, Marvel Family issue 1, I think it was, back in the 1940s, and that was it. He was gone. He was dead and buried, kind of. So this is very important because it kickstarts then his publication history. So there's like a few decades in between this and the last time he was officially published. I say officially because there was an appearance made in a fanzine, I think, called Alter Ego. So that book is pretty rare as well, but it's not like an official publication, if you will. So this book really it's kind of like more like Black Adam as we know him today, kind of. He's more nuanced. There's more depth to him in this than there is in his first appearance, certainly. And it continues from there, really, over the next few years. The other thing is I said before that it wasn't like his first appearance technically in DC Comics. That's because it was in this as a reprint of Marvel Family issue 1. The only reason why I mention this, I'm not like too excited about this, but it's an interesting little kind of niche element to collecting, isn't it? This is going literally for peanuts, this book, especially in this grade, but it's going for peanuts. So if you do come across it, this is Shazam issue 8. You can get this, get it. It'll cost you very little. Okay, so you might as well get it. But that's his first appearance, but in DC Comics, but as a reprint. So this is his first appearance in a new story in DC Comics. It's his second appearance in total ever publication history, other than the fanzine I mentioned. The reason why I'm specking on this book, one, is because from what I've seen from the film, but also I've had an interaction with somebody on social media who works at who works for the studio. They are very confident about this film. They are pinning their hopes on this film, okay, and how well it will do. And I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at some of the other films like Flash and Aquaman, and I have books all relating to those keys, mega keys, whatever, all relating to those films. This is the one that I'm most confident about, and I've noticed online, looking at online traders, if you will, the sell through on this, the turnover of this stock, the value so far is just slowly creeping up, but the turnover, people are buying into this book. So I thought I'd throw it out there. I've got a nice one in my PC, in my personal collection, but I'll be getting more delivered, and I'll have more. I'm not selling. I'm not doing this video to sell them, but obviously at the time when the film comes out, then we'll see. But this is for my PC, and I love it. And the other thing as well to keep in mind is some of the other characters that appear in that film as well, like Dr. Fate. This is his first Silver Age appearance. So this obviously 1960s. again, another character who'd appeared in the 1940s. Probably had, well, he did. He had more exposure than Black Adam. It's funny how things work out, isn't it? And then he came back in the 1960s in other titles like Justice League of America. So yeah, there's a lot of specking going on at the moment about this book specifically. If you can, I would genuinely recommend getting hold of this. Price sensitive, obviously, just try and get it for the best price you can. This one is peanuts as well, so you can still get that really cheap. But definitely, I think this is going to be a big hit. I think in a few months' time, this book is going to be climbing in terms of value. As we get closer to seeing that film, I've got a very strong, very good feeling about this film. Okay, guys, and this comic. It's a great comic, a great read too. Okay, guys, enjoy yourselves, stay safe, and keep collecting.